Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for July 8th, 2025. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, let's start with a geometry pass, see if we see anything interesting to do. Like just basically trying to find the most important stuff first. This 7 and 8 looking in here are interesting because the 8 looks in, putting an 8 one of these three, and that's going to point along with this 8, putting an 8 somewhere in here. The 7 looking down does something similar. 7 one of these two, actually. The 7 points down along with this 7. The 7 looks in, putting a 7 in one of those two. All right, 1, 4, and 7. 2, 3, 5, 2. The 2 is interesting, and the 5 is interesting. The 2 looks in, this 2 looks down, that puts a 2 in one of these two. But the 5 also looks in, and this 5 looks down, putting a 5 in one of these two. So what we found here is called a hidden pair, because the box needs a 2 and the box needs a 5, and they're both trying to share these two cells. So one of these cells will be 2, and one of them will be 5, leaving no room for anything else. So the way we follow up on finding a hidden pair like this is we think about all the digits that can no longer be in these two cells, because they have to be 2, 5. For example, they can't be 3 anymore. So now this 3 looking in puts a 3 in one of these two. And actually, these 2 3s looking in places the 3, even better. We removed the 6 as well. This 6 looks in. This isn't 6. This isn't 6. So we can place the 6 in the box. These 6s look up, placing that 6. This is a filled box column now. So we want to look for any digits that aren't already placed. So not the 6, not the 5, but the 4 and the 7 are interesting. In fact, the 7's placed. And then the 4 looks up, putting a 4 in one of these two, which is going to point down with this 4, putting a 4 down here somewhere. There's 2 digits left here, the 8 and the 9. They do not appear resolved. We can just put in the 8, 9 pair. Very nice. Okay. The 2, 5 pair also tells us, yeah, that these can't be 2. This 2 looks down. This 2 looks in. That places the 2 here. These 2 look in, putting a 2 in one of these two. Lots of good stuff from that. I'm going to look at this row as well. It's down to 4 digits. We need a 4, 7, 8, 9. So we know this isn't 7 and this isn't 7. The 7 right there. And this isn't 7 because it's 7 right there. So 7 in this row is placed right there. Sorry, right there. Just because, we had it corner marked in the box, right? There's one of these two in the box. But the row needs a 7 and there's only one place for a 7. So that's where the 7 goes. And these two cells are now the... what did I miss? The 4, 8, 9. I'm just going to mark that out. Okay. Following up on this 7, I guess there's not much follow-up. Okay. 2, 3, 5. The thing I'm looking for is in this row, anything that's not already placed, the 1 or the 4. And then we look for that here, because they're looking through this 2, 3. So the 1 looks in, this 1 looks down, and that places the 1 in the box. And then the 4 looking in, actually, now that these are all filled, the 4, it puts a 4 in one of these two. That does point up and down, removing 4 from these cells, specifically these. But we can't really do anything with that yet. We're just going to have to remember that that's the case. The corner marks here are supposed to help us remember that. That might be it for geometry here. 1, 2, 5, 7... What's this column? We need a 4, 7, 8, 9. I mean, this can't be 7 or 8, so this is only 4, 9. These can be any of them. 2, 1, 7. Okay, these two 7s look in, placing this 7. Now this box is down to 4 digits. We need a 4, 6, 8, 9. 4, 6, 8, 9. Do I see anything? No, I see nothing. Oh, I see the 6, 4, 8, 9. Okay. So the 6 is actually one of these two. Yeah, we had these 2 6s. Okay. Anything else here? No, the 6 and the 8. Okay. I mean, since I'm here, I'll just mark these 6s. But so that's it from our initial pass. I'm gonna be more systematic now. We'll do our systematic pass. So I've got the 2. We go box by box. So 2, 5, 7, 9. The only thing I can think to do is actually we have this column in this box. Let's do the column first. It's down to 3 digits. We need a 1, 3, 8. The only thing I see is this one over here. So that's not a 1. And then this adds the 4. So 1, 3, 4, 8. But I think they could be any of them. So I'm not going to mark that. That's really all I see to do there. We have the 7s, the 1. There's not much going on here. The 1s, the 7s, the 7 here. Okay. This box here, we've got the 1, 3, 4, 6, 7. 1, 3, 4, 6s, 7s. Okay, we don't really get much more. I think we found what we needed out of this band, but we'll see. 1, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. 2. The 2s look up. Oh, we can place this 2. All right, these 2s look in. Putting a 2 down here somewhere. Oop, not all 3. 2 down there somewhere. So that was 1, 2. The 3, the 5, the 7. Okay, how are we doing on 7s? Actually, yeah, we got a 7, one of these 2. Yeah, that's it. We just have 7s here and here. That's what's left for 7s. One of them's here, one of them's here. All right. 1, 3, 6, 7. I got the 6 already. I got the 7. Okay. 2, 5, 6. We got the 2. 1, 2, 7, 8, 6. Okay, we have these 6s looking in here. Puts a 6 in one of these 2. We do want to keep an eye on 6 in this column because we know it's not in this box. We just cornered it here. It's not here or here, and it's not here, and this 6 looks in. So there's 2 places for 6 in the column. Something to keep an eye on. Can't quite do anything with it yet. This 1, 3 looking down, does that do anything? Not really. Okay, that's it from the systematic. Let's look for any more low-hanging fruit that I might have missed. That's going to be a row, column, or box with 4 or fewer open cells. I'm just going to scan every row and just make sure I didn't miss one that has 4 or fewer open cells. I'm going to scan the columns. We already looked here. We got the 1, 3, 8. We have the 2, 5 pair, but this is still 5 remaining. We might come back to that, though. Because there's not much to see. Boxes we got here. This is 1, 3, 4, 8. This cell might be interesting. I only say that because it's not any of our quarter marks. So it's not 2, 6, 7, 8. That's not enough to mark something. Okay. This box is the 2, 5 pair and the 8, 9 pair. This box is 4, 6, 8, 9. Oh, it's not 4, right? This is 6, 8, 9. All right. Maybe I should look at this whole row then, because this isn't 6 or 8. So we need a 2, 5, 6, 8, 9. 2, 5, 6, 8, 9. This isn't 6, 8, so 2, 5, 9. This isn't 6, 2, 5, 8, 9. Doesn't immediately help us with anything. All right. What about the rest of this box? We need a 2, 4, 5, 8, 9. 2, 4, 5, 8, 9. This is not 4. That's it. Oh, this isn't 8. All right, how about down here? These aren't 4 or 7. Yeah, maybe I should just look at this column at this point. We need a 1, 3, 4, 8, 9. 1, 3, 4, 8, 9. These aren't 4. So this isn't 1 or 4. So 1, 3, 4, 8, 9. So 3, 8, 9. 1, 3, 8, 9. Unfortunate. Okay. So yeah, I'm not really seeing a good place to look here. Where should we look then? So the next thing that I hunt for is any cell that looks like it could just see a whole lot of givens. Like this one looked somewhat promising, but we have a lot of repeats. It can't be 1, 2, 3. It could be 4, 5, 8, 9. So that's too many. Good ways to spot is just like look at there's a lot of givens in the row column box and you just hope that they don't repeat too much. This one here might also be interesting. We need a 4, 6. It looks like it's just 4, 6, 8. It's not 1, 2, 3. It could be 4. It's not 5. Could be 6. Can't be 7. Could be 8. Can't be 9. So stuff like that is just kind of, you got to just kind of scan and see what sees what. But the other thing you can look for is what I mentioned earlier, like cells that aren't corner marked are more likely to be restricted. I didn't look at this row. We need a 2, 5, 2, 4, 5, 8, 9, 2, 4, 5, 8, 9, 2, 4, 5, 9. Yeah, maybe I did look at this. Oh well. Anything around here? We're on the hunt for naked singles. This column is down to 5 digits. Let's look at that. We need a 3, 4, 6, 8, 9. 3, 4, 6, 8, 9. This isn't 6, 8, so this is 3, 4, 9. 3, 4, 8, 9. 3, 4, 8, 9. What the heck? How are 2s doing, by the way? We have 2s here, 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 here. Yeah, that's not good. Okay. Maybe this cell. I think I looked at this row though. 1, 3. It's not 1, 3 in addition to being not 2, 6, 7, 8. So hold on. It could be 2. Oh, it can't be 2. Right. It's not 1, 2, 3. It could be 4, 5. It's not 6, 7, 8. It could be 9. Okay. What is this? 1. We need a 1. Oh, 1 in this row. This one sees here. This one sees these two. This one sees here. So 1 in the row is placed. These ones look up. This one looks in, putting a 1 in one of these two. Now we have another hidden pair here. The 1s and 6s overlap, and they aren't anywhere else in the box. So this is a hidden 1-6 pair. So what did we remove from here? We removed a 3. They already couldn't have been 2. We removed a 3. 4. 5. 8, not 8, 9. We removed 9. Is that enough to... This cell's got to be limited then, because it's not the ones... Let's see. It could be 2. Oh, no, sorry. It's not 1, 2, 3. Could be 4. It's not 5, 6, 7, 9. So it could be 8. Yeah. 4, 8 only, with the 4, 6, 8 next to it. All right. I'm not sure what else to do with this hidden 1, 6, but at least we found it. Really not doing anything else. Okay. What was I doing? What made me find that 6? I don't know. I think I just missed it in a scan. What was I up to? Looking for restricted cells? Right, I got this 1. Right, I had the 6 already. I got the 1. That's what happened. So the rest of this row is 3. I completely forgot what I had found. 3, 4, 5, 9 here. It's not a 3, so it's 4, 5, 9. So 3 in this row can only go here. These 3s look up, placing this 3, so that can't be a 3. So now I remember these, let's see, these are not 3. Oh yeah, this 3 looks up, this 3 looks in, and this isn't a 3 because it hidden 1, 6 pair. Puts a 3 down here somewhere. Now is this restricted? I'm honestly not convinced. Should I look at the rest of this box or the rest of, how about this column, which is down to 4 now? We need a 4, 6, 8, 9. This can't be 6. So this is 4, 8, 9. This can't be 6, so it's 4, 8, 9. This can't be 9, so this is 4, 6, 8. Ah, and that's a 4, 6, 8 triple. What's the other digit? 1, 2, the 3. Yeah, so where does 3 go in the row? None of these cells, so 3 better be there. It's interesting. This 3 looked up, the hidden 1, 6 pair, removed that 3. This 3 sees these two. So that's a 3, and that also places 4 in the box, and it actually finishes the whole box, 1 and 8. Finishes the column here with a 3. This is now an 8, 9 pair, so we're missing 1 digit here. It's actually the 1. Place the 1. Over here, that's not an 8. That's not an 8. We can resolve the 6 and 1 here. And we still have this 4, 6, 8 triple. Let's follow up with this row. We need a 5, 8, 9. It's completely unrestricted. what can we do? This isn't 2 or 3, so this has to be limited. It's not 1, 2, 3. Could be 4, 5. Can't be 6, 7. Could be 8. No, it can't be 8. Could be 9. All right, 4, 5, 9. I feel like we almost have some kind of thing going on here, but not quite. All right. I can't forget that these 4s point down. I think I've forgotten this whole time. I don't know if that was helpful. But 4 is in here now. All right, how can I actually follow up properly here? 4, 8, 9. Oh, what's next? This 3, what 3 is one of these 2? 5, 8, 9. How about this box? We need a 4, 7, 8, 9. It's everything. Okay. Any other low-hanging fruit? No? What can I follow up on? I got this 6 and 1. I got some of these digits. I got this whole box. It's got to count for something. I'm just not seeing it. Is it this row? We need a 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. No. Not even close. Two. What about these 2 cells? They're not 1, 2. They're not 3 either. In fact, 3 in this box is placed. Okay, let's do that. That's a 3, that's a 2, and that's a 7 now. So that places 3 and 2 in this box. That's not a 2. This is 4, 5, 8, 9. No, it's just 4, 5, 9. It can't be 8. Very interesting. Okay. This box is 4, 5, 9. This can't be 7 anymore. That places the 7. Yeah, that finished our 7s. Remember, we just had these 2 7s to place. Okay, so this is 4, 8, 9. Come on, give me something. I just need like one more thing to finish this puzzle. I guess it's either penciling here or here. This column is 4, 5, 9. Didn't help me. What's going on here? 4, 5, 9, 4, 5, 9, 5, 8, 9, 4, 6. I don't know. Is it this box? Oh, how about this row? 4, 8, 9. Yes. This row's down 4, 8, 9. That gives us a 4, 8, 9 triple. Can also just ask, where does the 4? Oh, not 4. Where does the 5 go in the column? That's the question to ask. 5's not here, and it's not here. So that's our 5. Places the 6 as well. Those aren't 5, so it places the 5 in the box. These aren't 5. Places 5 in this box. That's not 5. It places 5 in this box. All right, that's not a 6. 4, 8, 9. I don't need the 8's cornered. What else do I get? 4, 8, 9. Okay, in this box we know the 8's in one of these 2. So that's going to point, giving us that this has to be 9 because it can't be 8. It gives us 4 and 8. That gives us 8 and 9. All right, let's clean this up a little bit. Down here we get the 9 though. Okay, that's not 8. That's not 9. Oh, these 4s, remember they point down? That can't be 4. So that's 8 and that's 4. So it gives us the 4 and the 9 and the 6 and the 8. That's 9, 6, 8, 4. That's 8, 9, 4. That's 5, 9. Put the 8 and the 4, 2 and 5, 4 and 9, 2, and we're done. All right. Cool. Interesting puzzle today. Yeah, I had to be really careful with some of the scanning, finding some hidden stuff. Very nice. Let me know how you did. If you enjoyed this one, leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.